Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here in the Stardust Theater. And now, please welcome on stage our 10 lovely candidates in their production number.
Welcome staff and crew. I'm Emily from the beautiful country of Canada.
Good evening, boa noite. My name is Audrey and I come from the biggest soccer country in the world, Brazil.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Babala. I'm from the beautiful Mama City, known as Cape Town from South Africa. Woo!
Good evening, my fellow crew members. My name is Latoya, and I'm from the beautiful island of Jamaica. Yeah, man!
Hi, my name is Christina, all the way from the Philippines.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sherika Wilson, and I'm from the hot Caribbean Costa Nicaragua.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Laila, and I'm all the way from Russia. Good evening, добрый вечер. My name is Kokumila, and I'm all the way from Poland.
Fantastic. Thank you for coming. We're going to have a great night, folks. Now, the 10 lovely ladies you've seen behind us, they are going to be having a fantastic night with you. They have been rehearsing all week long. In fact, over the past few weeks to make sure that you have a good time and, of course, that you can have some fun with them. Now, of course, we want you to make sure that you have fun with us tonight. So hoot and holler, cheer, give them the love and the support that they deserve. Does that sound all right? Absolutely. You saw some familiar faces, of course. We're going to have some fantastic times with them tonight, and they're going to be judging them in some different criteria throughout the entire evening. And with that in mind, actually, we'd like to just actually let you know that we do have some judges here on board, because what would a pageant be without judges? And I'd like to just acknowledge them right now. If you can have them stand up for just a moment here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to help us thank you for our panelists for this evening. All the way from your art department, we have the lovely Erica, your art auctioneer. Oh, sorry, you're over there. Your chief engineer, Eden. Alex, your executive casino hostess. your pageant photographer. Everybody, please give it up for Mr. Ray Elliott. Your Gene and Ryan production dancer. Everyone, please give a big hand for the lovely Jamie. Your shopping consultant, Mr. Jason. All the way from Fire and Ice Electrifying, Miss Rosie. Of course, you know him, everybody. Your hotel director, Mr. Hugo. The lady that makes sure you get paid, your chief financial accountant, Sandra. And of course, the master of the vessel, Captain Hawken. Thank you, everybody. You can have a seat. Again, the judges will be judging all of our ladies for the entire evening on a variety of different categories, and you'll get to enjoy that with them as well. But without further ado, folks, we're going to move on to the second portion of our show, and I am the host for this evening. However, I do have a lovely co-host and our anchor woman. I'd like to introduce you to her right now. She was your youth counselor on board. Please give it up for the lovely Sarah.
Thank you, Ray Ray. We're going to start things off tonight by getting right down to business, and by business, I mean swimsuits. So, to talk about the best in swimsuit criteria, we've got body proportion and tone is worth a whopping 30%. Pose and bearing is worth 25%. For stage appeal, which is essentially wow factor, 25%. And to round it up to 100, stage present is worth 20%. Now, on October 7th, our 10 candidates, together with our broadcast techs, Brandon and Joanne, had a blast at Snorkel Park with our beach video shooting. So while the girls are getting ready, I don't have to tell you to enjoy the Dawn Beach video.
place is Canada and New England because it really make me feel like I'm at home because I always miss winter time, snow and skiing, everything. So at least I can catch spring and autumn.
All the ladies in lovely Halifax. Just kidding. Would you like to see the ladies in person? All right. At this time, we'd like to bring them out one at a time and get a better look at them, and we'll give you, of course, some vital information about all of the ladies who are joining us here this evening. At this time, we'd like to welcome to the stage candidate number 1. is one of her youth counselors on board, standing at 5 feet 5 inches tall. Her hobbies include sewing, mountain climbing, badminton, hanging off of her boyfriend Brandon, and lion taming. Candidate number 9. Naya Makova, all the way from Russia. Standing at 5 feet 4 inches tall, she is a restaurant stewardess on board, working for the restaurant department. Her hobbies include watching television, watching movies, and listening to music.
What are you wearing?
She'll keep you warm on those cold Russian nights, gentlemen. And our last and final contestant, the lovely V. Kazmarek. V comes all the way from Poland. Standing at 5 feet 6 inches tall, soaking wet. She is one of our youth counselors on board. And her hobbies include volleyball, ping pong, traveling, reading, arts and crafts, and she loves horror movies, guys. Once again, a big hand for all of the ladies. Candidate number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Show them what you got, ladies. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the ladies of Miss Norwegian Dawn 2009. Thank you, ladies.
Almost makes me reconsider the 5 or 6 cookies I eat a day from the Garden Cafe. Almost. Anyway, right now we're going to welcome to the stage our Dawn Idol 2009 winner, Eva Lee.
You may think you'll see who I really am, but you'll never know me every day. It's as if I play this part. Now I see if I wear a mask, the world, but I cannot fool my heart. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? I am now in the will my reflection someone I know? Must I pretend that I someone else for all times? When will my reflection show who I am inside? There's a heart that must be free. When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show who I am inside?
Fantastic. You having fun so far? Excellent. The ladies are backstage. They're getting ready for the next portion of our event, the evening gown section. Ooh. a little class, a little elegance. We're going to dress the ladies up and bring them out here one more time. I do have some information for everybody. For this portion of the show, the judges will be basing their decisions on the following criteria for the girls this evening. They'll be giving 30% for regality and elegance. Ooh. 25% on the ladies' poise and bearing. Another 25% on their actual choice of gown and the appropriateness of the gown for the event. And 20% on their overall stage presence. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's welcome to the stage the evening gown portion of our show.
Destined to find one another.
round of applause for our first 5 candidates of the show. Or the first 4 with number 6 stuck in there and 1 being number 7 or something like that. I don't even know anymore. At this time, we welcome to stage candidate number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 6, Latoya Morris. Of course, she does have a certificate in nail and beauty therapy. She believes that she will achieve your goals in life, and her ambition, of course, is to have her own beauty salon. Her ambition in life is to be a great event organizer and to eventually own her own company. bit of a loaded question, I know.
A man has to be intelligent, has to be good looking and strong.
Ray, we can't argue with that, can we?
Those are the two questions, but we're going to get a question from the judges as well. Sarah, do you have your cards?
I do.
Alrighty, we're going to ask you to ask Sarah, pick a number between 1 and 10. While she goes to get them. It's okay, we're going to get you to do that. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
Number 1.
She's going to pick number 1. Behind me, Sarah is actually grabbing some envelopes. Each of the judges, as we do have 10 judges, are designated a number, and they don't know which order they are in. And each of the judges will answer ask you one particular question, and we're going to find out what that is from Sarah. Number 1 is her choice.
Okay, I am here, Ray. So I'm going to get here I am.
Oh, hello. Where are
Here,
you?
I'm here in the audience. In the audience.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hi, Glenn.
Okay, so since contestant number 1 have picked judge number 1, so judge number 1, our chief engineer Eden, will ask her a question.
Okay.
Here you go.
Later. Call me.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
You look great. My question to you is, how many engines do we have? I'm joking. I'm just kidding.
This is a SEMS-free zone. We forgot to mention that just for the time being here.
I'm just kidding.
SEMS-free zone.
My question is, at the end of life, what do you want to be happy about?
Could you please repeat your question?
Of course. At the end of life, what do you want to be happy about?
At the end of life, what do you want to be happy about?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a beauty pageant, not a Knicks game. All right? Please let her answer the question.
I would like to be a happy woman. A happy woman with all the dreams become true.
Great answer. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 1, thank you very much.
Say yo!
At this time, it's a little bit for you. You're welcome. Tell everyone your name.
Hi, good evening. I'm Marinelle. Yeah.
Welcome. I'm going to give you 2 questions. We're going to get you to pick a number between 1 and 10. 1 is already gone, and we'll get the judges to give you another question. In no particular order, here you go. Question for you. Who is your favorite political leader and why?
Political leader, right?
Who's your favorite political leader, living or dead, and why?
My favorite political leader is, for me, the best is, the best for me is the leader in my country, not the new one, the previous one. It's Marcos. Yeah. I like the way he lead our country. That's it.
Thank you, thank you. And your second question. What is the best thing that's ever happened to you in your life, and how has it affected you? The best thing that's ever happened to you in your life, and how has it affected you?
The best thing happened in my life is I finished my study and I have this work, I have a kind of this job. My mom raised me well, and it affects me a lot because look at me, where am I now? That's why I'm so happy.
Great answer. I want to get you to pick a number between 2 and 10. Any number you want between 2 and 10.
It's 2.
2. There you go, Glenn. I'll give the floor to Glenn.
Okay, number 2 is Erica, our art auctioneer.
Hi.
Hi, good evening. Dear, if there's one thing you could do to change the world, what would it be?
Pardon me.
If there is one thing you could do to change the world, what would it be?
If there's one thing you could do to change the world, what would it be?
No more waste. No more waste on here and in the world. No more pollution. That's it.
Thank you. Contestant number 2, everybody. Hello.
Hello, Ray Ray.
Tell everyone
Hi,
your name.
Sarah. Lovely dress.
Tell everybody your
The
name.
cruise director, Emily.
My name is Emily.
Emily, welcome. Emily, I'm going to give you 2 questions, and then I'm going to get the judges to give you a question as well.
I hope they're stacked.
Question number, this is a little ironic actually. Question number 3. Do you like or dislike children, and why?
As a youth counselor, I put up with children, and if they misbehave, I tell them what's wrong. I fix them up. You know what? You return to your parents as a better child. I raise them. That's right. Children question? Not bad.
Thank you, I think.
I'm also being moved to the kitchen next week, right?
And your second question is, if you had a superpower, what would it be, and why?
Well, I wouldn't just have one superpower. I have an ever-changing superpower that changed every single day. 365 days a year. I'd have 365 days of different superpowers. And every day, I would learn about my new one. That would take me 2 hours or so.
Thank you, Emily. And we're going to get you to pick a number between 3 and 10. It doesn't matter which one. Emily?
7 for Coach.
7. Is Coach in the room? I haven't heard her. I still don't see her.
Thank you, Coach.
Number 7 there,
Okay, who's number 7? Okay, Rosie, our Tina Turner from Fire and Ice. She's amazing as well. Here you go.
Good evening, everyone. Do you consider yourself a woman or still a girl?
Do you consider yourself a woman or still a
Do
girl?
you consider yourself a woman or still a girl?
The best of both worlds. A little bit from column A, a little bit from column B. Together they mix and they make me.
Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 3. Once again, everybody. Number 4, please tell everybody your first name.
Hello, my name is Audrey.
Hello, Audrey. Can number 4 again in no particular order. I'm going to give you 2 questions, and the judges will give you 1. Question number 1 for you: if you could tell all the crew in this room one thing, what would it be?
Love each other no matter what.
There you go. Great answer. And your second question: what is your biggest regret? Your biggest regret?
That sometimes I let sadness overtake me and I didn't enjoy the day as I should have enjoyed, because every day is the biggest gift that God can give to human beings.
Good answer. We're going to get you to pick a number between 3 and 10, but it cannot be 7.
I'm gonna choose number 10.
Number 10. Number 10, Glenn?
Number 10 is our captain on board, Captain Hakan.
Yes, I will. Do you have my cabin number?
Sir,
Here comes the question. What is the best advice your parents have given to you and why?
can you please repeat? I did not hear.
The first or the second question?
The second. My room had no number. I'm the only crew on board that does not have a cabin number.
What is the best advice your parents have given to you and why?
Study and try to get as much knowledge as wisdom as possible. And that's the reason I'm here today.
Great answer. Thank you, candidate. Number 4, everybody.
Way too beautiful.
Everyone in the audience, your first name.
Hello everyone, my name is Babalwa.
Welcome, Babwa. I'm going to give you 2 questions, and the judges will give you 1 question. Do the best you can to answer them. Question number 1 for you. What are the top 3 things you think all crew members should remember every day in order to make this ship the best ship it could be? Once again, what are the top 3 things you think all crew members should remember in order to make this ship the best ship it can be? We'll give you a moment.
Teamwork.
I didn't mean to stump you. Sorry. Once again, the top 3 things you think all crew members should remember every day to make this ship the best ship.
Teamwork, respect, and love each other.
There you go. Teamwork, respect, and love each other, everybody. And your second question, who is your favorite person from history and why? Who's your favorite person from history and why?
Is Mr. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. Because he changed my country a lot.
Thank you. And we're going to ask you to pick a number between 3 and 9, but not number 7. A number between 3 and 9. Just pick a number between 3 and 9, but not number 7.
Number 5.
There you go.
Number
5 for 5. And Glenn, you have the floor.
Okay, I'll go down here. Our number 5 judge is Jamie from the Jar Production Company.
Hello.
Hi.
Everyone looks so lovely tonight. Everyone looks beautiful. My question is, what will you do if you do not win tonight?
Ooh, what will you do if you do not win tonight?
Okay, this is my beginning, and this is not my end. I'm gonna do it again because I love it.
Great answer. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 5. Hi. Please tell everybody your first name.
My name is Latoya.
Latoya. I'm going to give you 2 questions. Answer them the best you can, and the judges will give you 1 as well.
Okay.
If you could be any animal, what would it be and why? If you could be any animal, what would it be and why?
Please repeat the question.
Sure. If you could be any animal, What animal would that be and why?
I will be a cat because cat is very, very smart.
Alrighty. And they can lick themselves as well. Question number 2.
Yeah.
Tell us about your most memorable encounter with a passenger and how it has affected you. Your most memorable encounter with a passenger, good or bad, and how it has affected you.
Repeat the question.
Sure. That's okay. Tell us about your most memorable encounter with a passenger on board. Doesn't have to be on this ship, and how it has affected you, good or bad.
Good. Oprah. I meet Oprah on the ship, and she was so lovely to me. She made me feel so, as a woman, as a freedom, as a woman.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna get you to pick a number between 3 and 9, but not 5 or 7.
3 and 9.
Numbers 3 through 9, but not 5 or 7. This isn't... This
Number 6.
Number 6, okay. Number 6, please. Glenn, you have the floor.
Okay, number 6 judge is Jason Bridge, our shopping consultant.
Good evening, Latoya.
Good evening, sir.
Give one quality, please, that you feel is required for this pageant and why.
Repeat the question, please.
Right. Give one quality that you feel is required for this pageant and why.
Give one quality you feel is required for this pageant and why.
The most... Repeat the question for me.
That's okay. What is the one quality, the best quality, that is required for this pageant, and why do you think so?
The best quality I would... For why? I don't understand the question.
If they were going to judge all the girls on this pageant, what's the one top thing you think they're looking for? The best thing they're looking for?
Beauty.
Beauty. All right. Thank you. Candidate number 6, everybody. Hello.
Good evening.
Tell everybody your first name.
My name is Christina from the Philippines.
Hello, Christina. Christina from the Philippines here. I'm going to give you 2 questions. The judges will give you 1. What do you think is the most important invention ever made, and why?
Invention.
The most important invention ever made, and why?
It should be cell phone.
The cell phone, and why?
Why? It's a means of communication, especially when we're working on a ship. That's the only communication we have for our family.
And your second question, if you could invent anything, what would it be?
If I'm going to invent something, it would be no, it would be something that the people can. No.
It's okay. If you can invent one thing, what would it be?
Plenty inventions now, so much better more on the medicine part. I want to prioritize the healthcare program, something like that.
Thank you. We're going to get you to pick a number. 3, 4, 8, or 9.
3.
3. Glenn, you have the floor. Number 3.
Okay, number 3 is Alex from Casino.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
good evening.
Miss Beautiful. All right, very beautiful contest. Beauty will definitely save the world. Me personally, I want to rephrase a little bit. I believe in love, and I believe that love will save each and every one of us. So, the question will come as a surprise. What are the 3 things you would never do to the person you love?
What are the 3 things you would never do to the person you love?
Never do?
Never, ever.
Number 1, to be far away from them.
You never want to be far away from them? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
I don't want to be far away from them. And then the second, don't do, right? Never do.
Never, ever do.
So far away from them. And the second one, do things like cheat them. Cheat. Yeah. And the third one, disrespect them.
Thank you.
Be far away from them, cheat on them, or disrespect them. Thank you. Candidate number 6. Welcome. Please tell everybody your first name.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Sheba. I'm from Nicaragua.
Thank you, Sheba.
You're welcome.
Here's your question. If you could have any other job on board than the one you have, what would it be and why?
The job that I love is Shorex. I love dealing with people, and my career is about service. And I love to have service, give service, and make everyone feel comfortable.
There you go, Art. Your second question. Who was your strongest female role model growing up? Who was your strongest female role model growing up?
My strongest female model is my mother. She showed me how to defend myself, how to be strong. She showed me what is dignity, moral, and how to succeed in life.
I'm going to give you 3 numbers. Please pick one of them. 4, I believe, 4, 8, and 9. Is that right? 4, 8, and 9. Pick a number. 8. 8 is the number. Glenn, you have the floor.
Of course, number 8 is our hotel director, Mr. Hugo.
Now you better know the answer. This is a question you got to know every day. What's the freestyle fundamental of the day? Stop it.
Upsale?
It's a joke. Tonight we forgive you. Tomorrow you better know. Okay, what motivates you to do the best in whatever things you do? So what motivates you to do the best in whatever things you do?
First of all, God that give me strength and power to be every day on my feet. Another thing that motivates me to be up is that to see everyone smile whenever I give a service.
Great answer.
Marco.
Thank you, candidate number 8. Great job. Continuing on, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring to the stage candidate number 9.
Way too beautiful, girl. That's why you never.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Naila.
Candidate number 9, welcome to the stage. I'm going to give you 2 questions. The judges will give you 1. Here we go. What are 3 things you would change in the crew bar to make it that virtually all the crew would want to go there every single night? What are 3 things you would change in the crew bar to make it that all the crew members would want to go there practically every single night?
Free drinks, first of all. Food and rice. Because the rice is not a food, it's part of, something special.
Did you say food and ice or food and guys?
I said food and rice.
Oh, fruit and rice. Okay.
And the last one. I think the last one we should change the DJ, that's why nobody's going there.
It's a good thing he's not one of the judges. Thank you. One more question for you. If you won $1 million tomorrow, what's the first thing you would do? Besides fire the DJ.
I go straight MoneyGram. MoneyGram, straight.
And we're going to ask you to pick a number. Is it
I think it's 2 left only.
4 or 9? That's right. 4 or 9. Which number would you like?
4 and 9?
Pick a number, 4 or 9.
9. Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
9 for 9.
All right, number 9 is our Chief Financial Accountant, Sandra.
This is really $1 million question. If you can answer this, you deserve a MoneyGram and everything.
Ocean Pay card.
She's
But
gonna
you
need
can't use the
multiple
ATM on
Ocean
board.
Pay
Just keep that in
cards
mind.
for that. Okay, the question is, what can women learn from men?
The question is, what can a woman learn from a man?
I don't need to repeat it, now you got it.
Wow.
Sorry.
I love your questions, I'm just thinking.
That's a loaded question. What can a woman learn from a man? That's what you said?
Just be honest.
What a woman can learn from men. I think it's like a sense of humor because the men never stress out themselves about my makeup, my dress, something,
That was very creative. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Once again, candidate number 9, ladies and gentlemen. And our final candidate, once again, candidate number 10. Welcome.
Good evening once again. My name is Bogumila.
Hello, B. I'm going to give you 2 questions, all right? The judges will give you 1. What do you think is the biggest problem facing the world today and why? What do you think is the biggest problem facing the world today and why?
The biggest problem in the world right now in 2009, I think it's because we need more love between people. Because without love, there is a war, there is more fight and confusion between people.
Thank you. And my last question of the evening, before we go to the judges, what would you like all the crew here to learn tonight from this pageant?
Whatever you do, believe in yourself.
The last question, number 9.
Okay, the last question goes to our last judge here, Elliot, our photographer.
Check 1.
Good evening, fellow crew members. And Miss Poland, you look wonderful tonight.
Thank you, thank you.
And here's your question. If you had to choose to be beautiful or intelligent, which would you choose and why?
Of course, I will pick to be intelligent because beauty is something that will pass.
Great answer. Thank you, B. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 10. Have a big hand for all of the ladies and all.
And thank all the people that took part in making this happen. So we want to thank the management for their support. We want to thank Dawn Crew Welfare for sponsoring this event. I want to thank Glenn Benedicto, our crew activities and style coordinator, and also artistic director for Miss Dawn 2009. Thank you so much, Glenn. We want to thank Emma, our gift shop manager, for being the fashion and pageant advisor and trainer. Our Jean Ann Ryan dancer, Adam, who was our pageant dance coordinator. Deck and Engine Secretary Juvie, who was our pageant secretary and head usher. Brendan, who was our red stewardess, assistant coordinator. Ray Elliott de Lima, our pageant film director, photographer. Sorry, Brandon, who was our film director, and Joanne, our pageant film assistant. Our head food and beverage committee member, Michelle Remil, our stage director. Andrea and Lenny, who coordinated our props. Michael and the tech guys for sound and lights. Belinda and Laylene, our beauty therapists. Don Mart's vendor for the gift baskets, calling all ships. Jose, our tailor for the sailor collars, and Jenner, our upholsterer for sailor hats. Sash printing was done by Jackie, and Gilbert Lino and his team for the refreshments for our candidates during all of our rehearsals and for our pageant tonight. So now it's time to do the traditional pageant serenade to be performed by one of our Jean Ann Ryan singers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Roderick and the candidates.
Here we are on earth together, it's you and I, that God has made us call, and love is true. I really found someone like you. For me, well, it's said that you will be by my side to see me through until my life is through. Cause in my mind we can conquer the world. In love, you and I, you and I, you and I am glad, at least in my life I have found someone that may not be here forever to see me through, but I found strength in you. Stay here always. In love, you and I,
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Roderick from the Gene and Ryan Production Company. You still having fun, everybody? How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing great.
Do you have a favorite?
Yes, but
All
I can't
right.
tell you what
I
it
won't
is.
tell you. I won't ask. It's all right. That's all
Okay.
right. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move into the minor awards of our pageant for this evening, we're going to have a few other people on stage with us helping us to present these awards, leaving 3 finalists at the very end to compete for the crown for tonight. At this time, we're going to be looking for our art auctioneer, Erica, and our chief engineer, Eden, to come up and help us to present the award for Miss Congeniality. Please give them a round of applause.
We're also going to be looking for executive casino host Alex and our pageant photographer Ray to come on up and present the award for Miss Photogenic.
The award for Miss Congeniality, of course, will be given a beautiful gift basket, courtesy of Calling All Ships. As the judges do take a few minutes to finish up the rest of their tallies, again, we will be going through a few of them in just a few minutes here. Do you all have a favorite? There will be 6 minor awards given to the ladies tonight, and please keep in mind that it is not 1 award per person. The same girl could win different categories as well, so we'll keep that in mind as too. We'd like to thank the Carpenter Stop Shop, the printers, and our tailor for helping us make these beautiful, beautiful sashes on board as well. They did a fantastic job.
I think we're ready, Ray.
I think so. Candidate number 10, B.
Our next award is for Miss Photogenic, and if you remember from earlier, we looked at the glamour video, and from that glamour video, this award was chosen. So we're going to welcome Alex, our executive casino host, and Ray, who is our pageant photographer, to present the award to Miss Photogenic. The winner being candidate number 3.
This award was pre-selected before the pageant due to the nature of the photo shoot that was done. A lot of different criteria based on that as to posing, ease of use with the models, the fun times they have with them, and a lot more. Thank you, judges. We're going to call to the stage Jason Bridge and Emma Degson, our shopping consultant and our gift shop manager, to help us present this award. While they are waiting to come up on stage, we'll also be looking for Jamie and Alan, your senior refrigeration engineer and your jar dancer, for our second award, which will be coming up in just a few minutes. Candidate number 9 for our Best in Catwalk category. Great job.
So I'd like to welcome to the stage now presenters for Best in Swimsuit. Jamie, our Gina and Ryan dancer, and Alain, our senior refrigeration engineer.
Alan, we're going to present this award. Thank you, guys.
So the winner for Best in Swimsuit goes to candidate number 9.
Thank you, judges. For our next award, we'd like to welcome to the stage Miss Rosie Hunt and also Mr. Hal Brooms, our executive housekeeper, and also Rosie from Fire and Ice, to present our next award. Our next award, ladies and gentlemen, is presented to the lovely candidate for Best in Evening Gown. Best in Evening Gown. Exactly what they're wearing right now. Of course, we got some beautiful gift baskets to give to our minor awards for this.
We can thank Calling All Ships for those evening
Absolutely.
baskets as well.
Thank you, Calling All Ships, for donating those prizes for our ladies. Thank you. You having fun?
I'm having a great time.
Good.
How about yourself?
Huh?
You look great.
Thanks, so do you.
Wow. We know
You know,
who
I
we
have a
thank for
friend that
that.
has a dress just like that.
I know. I've heard that this evening. Yeah, Shona something.
Hal, Rosie, you guys doing okay? Do you think you know who's going to win? We're going to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, Rosie and Hal are going to be helping us present the award for Best in Evening Gown, and the award goes to... Looks like a crowd favorite, and we'll give it to you. Candidate number 9. Back now, and our award for Best Interview goes to candidate number 9. course, can win the same award or multiple awards again, more than once. Moving down to the last and the final three, the top three of our pageant for this evening. Do you think you know who it's going to be, sir?
I don't know. I mean, I thought I knew. I had it in my heart.
Sometimes it gives you a bit of a zinger. We're not too sure. We are going to pick our three finalists from the information and the tallies that the judges have been giving us through the whole night. And once again, thank you to all of our judges for helping us this evening. Thank you, judges. We're also going to ask our ushers to help us out with this too. The remaining 7 ladies, you will be escorted to the front row. And you can remain there for the rest of the pageant to watch the finale here. You ready?
I'm ready.
All righty. Our top 3 finalists for our pageant this evening, in no particular order, goes to...
Candidate number 7.
Candidate number 7. Candidates number 8. You want to do this one together?
I do.
And our third finalist, our top 3 for this evening, goes to...
And I'm not
candidate
surprised.
number 9. Seven, 8, and 9,
7,
right
8,
in a row.
9.
Our lovely usherettes, we'll call them the usherettes, will be helping us on stage. And a big round of applause to our 7 non-finalists for this evening, doing an amazing job as well, making this pageant the best it could be. Must have been very tough. It did take a while to, of course, put everything together.
It was
a lot of different criteria, but they've all did a fantastic job. Thank you, usherettes. Of course, they'll all be getting some great gift packs as well, and a lovely bouquet of roses. Questions. Once again, big round of applause for all of our contestants tonight, everybody.
Before we announce the winners for Miss Dawn 2009, we'd like to thank our board of judges. We've got Erica, our art auctioneer, our chief engineer, Eden, our executive casino hostess, Alex, our pageant photographer, Ray, Jamie, our Jean and Ryan dancer, our shop consultant, Jason, Rosie from Fire and Ice, of course, our hotel director, Hugo.
Ready.
Alrighty. Once again, tell everyone your name.
My name is Christina from the Philippines.
And that's the question. That's all it is. No, I'm just kidding. Question for you and for all of the ladies tonight. Why should you win Miss Norwegian Dawn 2009? I'll give you a minute.
Okay. I'm going to win the Miss Norwegian Dawn because I have the self-confidence, I'm a God-fearing, and especially, I'm a crew lover. Why to be a crew lover? Don't get me wrong. I'm prioritizing the crew, which means I'm concerned with the benefits of the crew, especially in the crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, please let her answer the question. This is the final portion of the pageant. It's not easy being up here, especially when nothing's working.
No, I'm concerned with the benefits of the crew because I'm active in the crew welfare, and that's it.
Thank you, candidate number 7. Give a round of applause, everybody.
Welcome to everyone. Thank you for supporting me. My name is Shaiba Wilson.
Thank you. I'm going to get you just to stand a little closer to the microphone. The question you're going to be asked, and all of your fellow candidates up here in the top 3 will be asked the same question. Why should you be winning Miss Norwegian Dawn 2009?
The reason why me, Sheba, should win the Miss Norwegian Dawn is because I'm somebody strong, confident, never ashamed, nor shy to do whatsoever the challenge they put ahead of me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Naila, and I'm all the way from Russia.
We've asked your, your fellow candidates up here this question. We're going to ask you the same one. Why should you win Miss Norwegian Dawn 2009?
Just to prove one more time that the Russian women are the most wonderful women all over the world.
Thank you, contestant number 9. And our chef and Neil and Jane are administrative hosts to present the award for second runner-up. Also, Adam, our jar choreographer. Thank you. The award for our second runner-up for this evening goes to
Candidate number 7.
Good job. And of course, a lovely gold and white sash for that. Once again, our second runner-up. Please give it up for contestant number 7. Now, just as they do in, of course, traditional pageants, we do have a first place and we do have a second place. But we were not going to bring up second place first.
Is, of course, candidate number 9.
Making it candidate number 8, our second runner-up, presenting the awards as well. For second place, Holly Schreiner, or excuse me, Dia, Ambita, and Hugo, our hotel director, for candidate number 8, our second runner-up as well. A fantastic job to all the ladies. And ladies, we're going to get you to all come back up on stage. We're going to have a few photos with you to celebrate your victories for this evening.